Alright, here is that idea that I was talking about that's kind of scary and shit. It was while I'm working at Target, I could, get my coworkers or any random people to join my business, to be like, hey, you need a personal trainer? $5, just $5 an hour. And just allocate the time that I'm not working to personal training. Like, on my, I don't know if it's really going to work. I'm pretty sure it will, but, on my schedule that I marked down, I work Sunday 2 to 10, and then Wednesday through Saturday is 3 to 11, and I have Monday and Tuesday off. So on Monday and Tuesday, I can have more people, and then earlier in the day, starting at maybe about 8 o'clock, I can have some clients up until, 1 o'clock. So from 8 to 1, I can work as a personal trainer on the days that I have to work at Target. And almost all day on Monday and Tuesday, I can work as a personal trainer in that. And that could help me get some more money. I could tweet it out, because I have Twitter now, Facebook it, Instagram the pictures and stuff, and maybe like improvements on people and shit like that. And I could use the money that I get from Target to help me get my business license and get my insurance. And then then after that, I would kind of clear my guilt, if you will, about training people. And I would just do it willy-nilly and shit. And then, I could get a lot of money from that, start my business, get it growing, build some type of reputation. And then when I go up there, I have to do it all over again, but it'll be easier since I have proof, where I come from and shit like that. Kind of like a live resume, if you will. And maybe it'll be easier. No, not maybe. It will be easier for me to get a job in a gym to be a personal trainer, or I could work in a CrossFit gym because I want to work on getting my CrossFit certification level 1 here. I could work in a CrossFit gym up there, and then I could build my own gym while I'm up there, and maybe even have more gyms as I go along, because I don't want to stay in Michigan. I don't know where I want to stay anywhere, honestly. It's just that I would have my gym well running, have my business nice and good and shit, and then I could just have somebody else run that, and that'll be on them, and I could go take my money and my business name and go build it somewhere else, like Colorado, California, New York, Boston, places like that. But I need to have a curriculum, because that's going to take years to build a curriculum. And I want this to be not just the body, but I think I mentioned before somewhere that I want to rebuild the physical culture of America. I wanted to have, since they're talking about either they're talking about taking physical education out of the school system, or they already fucking did. But I want to replace that times a million shit. You could go here, we'll train you, we will help you realize the potential that is in every human body. And, maybe get some psychology in that shit. Help people with martial arts, help people with archery, wielding any type of weapons, everything physical I want to have in this curriculum, and I want to spread it across America. And then after that, I want to take this across seas, man. It'd be awesome to integrate somehow the physical culture over there in the Eastern Bloc of Europe into mine, even though that mine is already inspired off of what they're doing. And then just keep pushing that across the world. But it all starts it all starts here. What I do here in Texas, and that's some of the things that I have to do while I'm here. Now that I think about it, because before it was what am I really doing here? What is even the point? But now I see, I start seeing the things that I needed to do. Like, I need to make myself better. I need to make my truck better so I can, do something with it, get money off of it. I'm going to talk to my mom. I'm going to talk to my stepdad to see what I can do, see if I can get a better vehicle. Like, maybe not a better vehicle, but like a vehicle that's going to better serve me for now. And, I just want to be the best I can be before going up there. Like, I don't want to have any regrets, be like, oh man, this could have been better before I went and shit like that. Because I remember when I was just visiting, it sucked that I was basically broke. I mean, I had money, but I didn't have enough money to do anything after that. Like, because of I don't know if I told you, but my truck had, I was having some problems, and I had to spend like $145 on it, like right before I left. And before that, I had like 300 something. But I didn't realize that I was going to need way more than that to fucking go. But, you live and learn, and I guess I learned from that. But the world goes around. That's pretty much the end of my idea. And I feel like the more we vlog back and forth, the more that idea evolves. Like, I don't believe I was thinking about this before, you started vlogging back to me, which is kind of weird, but I actually want to realize that idea is crazy and impossible as it may sound. I believe it is possible some way. Maybe I could collab with Elliot Holes. And I don't know. But I do want to collab with Elliot Holes. I want to rebuild the physical culture of America, whatever curriculum I decide to come up with. And I want obesity to go down. Because a lot of people are locked in their heads and shit. And before this turns into another rant, you basically know that people are they're mentally decapitated, which means their head is separate from their bodies. They're abusing their bodies and shit, eating all these terrible foods. And they think that knowledge is paramount, but the brain is part of the body. It isn't separate. Like, you have the brain and the central nervous system goes down your spine, and then it goes into your peripheral nervous system. And through that grows out your bones, your fucking muscles and tissues and shit. So we are our brain. And people think just because we can learn shit, that separates us from animals. No. I mean, if anything, animals are fully actualized beings because they don't think like we do. They just do shit. They know the bounds and limits of their own bodies. They can fucking... you got tigers and shit that weigh 600 pounds chasing down, hunting prey and shit, killing that shit, smashing it with their paws. But us humans, we're just really smart. And it's just like, why aren't we a little bit stronger? Why don't we strive to be a little bit better? Like, there are some super athletic human beings out there, but it isn't being realized because we're being held back by school and college and bullshit like that. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. It's just that we're looking at it the wrong way. We can still become incredibly intelligent, but we can also be incredibly strong at the same time. We can't let this shit be unbalanced, And I don't want to be imbalanced anymore because, we think a lot. I don't want to just think a lot. I want to be able to do a lot. I want to have a stronger body for that reason. And once I realize that link and then start bringing up both of them like in a spiral together instead of just this going up and this just kind of like lagging behind, then I'll feel better about myself, I guess. If you can think of it like, imagine if we were as strong as we were smart, or if we were as athletic, built, aesthetic looking as we were smart. That would be incredible, right?